Okay guys, so third year with a pool, and here's what I know about keeping your pool clean. If you have a tiny filter that came with your pool, nothing you do is going to keep your pool clean. I don't care how much bleach you put in it, how often you vacuum it, changing the filter. If your filter and your pump are not strong enough, basically your pump, if it's not strong enough for the size of pool you have, you're going to end up like me and have an algae-filled pool, like I did my first season. So the best thing that you can do is get a pump that is big enough for your pool. The second thing that I suggest is that you go salt. With salt water to chlorine conversion, you don't have to put bleach in your pool, and you create your own bleach. It's amazing. I can't say that enough. It is almost July and my pool is still green. My pool is still blue and my vacuum's floating away. So today I'm just doing some vacuuming, some maintenance, and then just talking to you about, what's going on with my pool in the third season and a very, very hot summer. And yeah, so stay tuned. Alright, greetings pool friends. So it is Sunday morning and it's time to clean the pool. So I wanted to give you guys like an update on the pool. It is almost July, end of June. Pool's still looking good, but I need to vacuum it today. There's a lot of stuff that gets in my pool from this tree, and it's just pretty much impossible to get it with the scooper because it's just too small. So every once in a while I have to vacuum. So what we did yesterday was the kids and I did a whirlpool and I scooped out as much as I could. But let me show you what's still in here. So that's basically just the stuff that's too tiny to get to, and of course it catches in all the places where the pool is wrinkled, including my little patch right here where we had to patch a hole. I have a video about that if you need to. I'll link it for you. If you need to patch your pool, it's a Gorilla Tape, works really well. Short little video. So yesterday I came around with a little brush and I scrubbed all around the little edges. I'll show you the little brush and everything, but there's my little scoop. So some people have been asking me if my pool is actually level this year, and to be honest, no, it's not completely level. People ask me, is it okay if my pool is not completely level? Yeah, it's fine. So I've got like, let's see, you can count like 2.5 squares showing on that side. And then if you come this way, there's barely even a square showing. So in some places, the pool is off level for sure. So I'll just pan you around so you can see what that looks like. It is not perfect, but it's great. It's very sturdy. Last night I ran the pool on boost, which is what you do when you need some extra chlorine. And it got us up to, let's see, it's been a little while since I've looked at this. It's about 4. So you want it between 2 and 3, but if you want to hit it hard, like when you shock your pool, you're getting it all the way up to like 10. So this wasn't quite a shock, but it was a little bump up for my chlorine. So yeah, I'm going to get together the stuff to vacuum it if you want to hang out and watch me vacuum. We have had some rain, and I'll probably vacuum just for like 2 minutes on waste and just vacuum this stuff straight out of the pool, and then I'll put it on filter and I'll finish vacuuming the rest of the pool. So stick around and see what it looks like when it's done. Don't mind my mess. I have a table, but it still gets to be quite a mess. So this is the little brush that I go around and clean with. When these get old, they actually start to like break off, and then you end up vacuuming this stuff out of your pool. So alright, so this is the little thing that I put on the filter on the intake here. I'll go ahead and show you. I keep getting my hands wet touching the camera. I don't know if I did a very good job screwing that on. Oops, it's trying to pop out. Anyway, I screwed that on one of the intakes. It's probably time for me to drain this and clean that out, so we'll do that today too. So as I'm getting my vacuum out, what I wanted to say was the greatest thing about this pool and it being salt is that I haven't had to add any chlorine at all. Last year I shocked it with chlorine because I was worried about it, but I don't think I'm going to do it this year. And we'll just see what happens. But because it's a salt pool and I have a salt to chlorine converter, I don't have to put physical chlorine in my pool. And the first year we had this pool, we put so much bleach in this pool. So not only was I wasting money on bleach and swimming in bleach, it didn't work because I didn't have a big enough filter. So this is just the best. I highly recommend it. So I'm going to put some kind of eye-catching thumbnail on this video of like never use bleach again because, you know, because views, guys. So let me show you what I'm doing right now. I'll get this up higher. So I'm just going to take the water out of the hose by dunking it under. Just pull it under. When I first started, the vacuuming part really intimidated me. But it's really not that hard. But it's okay if it intimidates you because it happened to me too. Alright, ew, we got some yucky stuff coming out of the vacuum hose. And we're going to just attach it to that blue thing that I showed you. You just kind of have to press and turn, press and turn. Okay. Next thing we're going to do, prime the pump for filtering. So we're going to, this is a super important step. You're not going to have any pressure if you don't do this. I know most of y'all have heard me say that before, but in case there's somebody new watching this video, prime the pump, and we're actually going to go to waste, because I'm going to vacuum some of this dirt straight out of this pool. So here we go. Alright, so when you're on waste, it's coming straight out. So we're going to get right to it and get that major dirt out on waste. You want to try not to stir it up because when you stir it up, it's not sitting on the bottom anymore. You want it sitting on the bottom so you can just scoop it right up. Suck it right out. Nice and slow. So it's not like vacuuming it. When you vacuum in your house, you just psh, psh, psh. You want to go a little slower than that. And ideally, I try to do this after we've had a lot of rain so that I have extra water in the pool, you know? So I don't have to replace the water. Now my filter's going to start beeping. It's totally normal and fine. If you were running your vacuum off of one intake, and it started beeping, it might be telling you there's not enough, like something's clogging it. But I have two holes that are pulling water, so I can see that it's not clogged up. You do want to check it every once in a while if you are vacuuming out like leaves and stuff. That's going to get caught up and it's going to stop the flow. Alright, so I've gotten most of the big stuff. So I'm probably going to go ahead and switch it to filter in just a second. Bit more I want to get over here that you guys can't see very well. Slide right over. The vacuum also has some bristles on it, so you can scrub a little bit with it if it's not coming off. And that's all I can get right now. Alright, whoa, and I'm standing in water. Okay, so yeah, we're making a big watery mess here. So now I'm going to put it back to filter. We've still got pressure here. And now it's not pouring out, but it's going right back in the pool, but it's going to filter through my sand filter. So I'm going to continue to vacuum this. I just want to give you a look at what it looks like before. There's still, you know, some dirt to be gotten and scrubbed up. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this, and I will show you what it looks like afterwards. Some of this stuff is pretty well stuck to the bottom, so I am trying to give it a little scrub. Just like with anything, if you get in there and put your elbow grease in, you know, and scrub it, that's typically the best way to get it scrubbed. I'm going to take you along and check this out. Let's see if this is doing okay. Looks like it might be a little clogged up, but you don't want this to get air in it. So since I don't have a camera guy, I'll try to keep that underwater. Try not to drop the camera. And try to unscrew this. See how dirty it is in here. No, stay down. This is talent, guys. Yep, there's a few things in there. So I'm just going to pop those off. See if you can see that. Yeah, there's a few things stuck. And we just wanted the best filtering we can get. Alright, now we're going to screw this back on. I really need to get a camera guy. Alright, screw that on. Okay. Now I'm good to finish vacuuming. These are the things I was talking about that are coming off of my vacuum. Those are the little brush bristles. So I definitely need to get a new vacuum head. They're not expensive. I'll link one below for you as well. Alright, so I'm almost done vacuuming, but I wanted to show you something else that's really important. I have a pool friend, and his name is Sven, and I will link his video because he has a great video on how to backwash your pool filter. Uh-oh, I got something floating away here. This thing does not like to stay connected. So I thought that real quick, as long as I don't drop my camera in the pool, I would show you how to backwash. So, oh, I just got my shoes all wet in this wet mess. So when you're backwashing your filter, the water is going to be coming out of here, so just make sure your drain has somewhere to go. So when your filter's off, you turn it to backwash, and you're going to turn that on. Oh, did I prime my pump? It looks like it's okay. I should probably do that again. Always prime the pump in between. Okay. Now, the backwash is going to clean out all the dirt that is in the sand, because the sand's job is to catch the dirt. So that's just going to come out of here, and you see it's kind of dirty because I've been vacuuming the pool. So you want to do this every so often. So you're going to backwash for, 30 seconds, something like that. I'll definitely link Sven's video for you so you can watch the full process. Make sure your cords aren't anywhere near this water. This is a no-no. But I've been doing this for 3 years. It's fine. But it's a no-no technically. Okay. Probably very dangerous. I'm going to turn this to rinse now. So now you have to rinse the sand that's in there. Look at my mess, guys. What a mess. So now it is rinsing the sand clean. Another 30 seconds or so. I just did this yesterday, so this is just a demo for you guys, really. Alright, turn it off, and then you can go back to filter. Still primed over here. and now it's going back into the pool, and I'm gonna go ahead and finish vacuuming. Show you what it looks like. It's not perfect. Some of this stuff is pretty well stuck on the bottom, so when I get in today I'm going to scrub some more, but these are the places that dirt gets stuck, and that's okay. But the cleaner that you keep your pool, the less chances of it turning green, because those organic materials in your pool are going to breed algae, and that's what we don't want. We don't want a green pool. Been there, done that, not doing that again. So hopefully I can keep this clean the whole summer, and then I'll have bragging rights that I know what I'm doing finally. So I'm going to finish vacuuming this, and then I will show you the final product. So I'm almost done. I keep saying that. Another really important thing for your pool maintenance is just to come out every day, and when you do that you're gonna have to spray your pool off when you have the hose out, but there's just always things floating on the surface, and if you come out every morning and every evening and you scoop, you're gonna have a lot less organic material that falls to the bottom, and then you'll have less things to vacuum. But you can see I'm just getting a lot of gunk and stuff, and a lot of little stuff that it's not necessary for that to ever reach the bottom if I just continue to do this. Now if you have a skimmer, that can really help you. I don't have a skimmer. I have one and I still haven't hooked it up. Long story, but we don't have to have one. But look at all this stuff. Sometimes there's just like a film of stuff on the top. I'm breathing hard because I've been scrubbing the bottom with the vacuum. So there's a lot of stuff stuck on the bottom, as you can see here. It's definitely a lot better than it was when we started. And I'm almost going to call it quits. It's not going to be perfectly clean, but it's going to be looking pretty good. Now if you don't know, I run my filter all night. I actually just had somebody comment, why is my pool not making chlorine? I'm running it all day in the hot part of the day. Okay, so if you run your filter in the hot part of the day, when the sun is out, it's the sun that's going to zap your chlorine. So you want to run your filter at night. And you don't need to run it during the day. Every day your pool's going to get zapped of its chlorine. That's just the way it is. That's why you just run your filter every night. Sorry, I'm sweating. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to show you a clip of what it looks like at the end, and that's really it. If you have any pool questions, let me know. Thank you so much for tuning in, and happy swimming, you guys. Alright, so all done. Not perfect. Don't judge me. There's some stuff that's still stuck to the bottom, but for the most part, so much better. And like I said, I'll get back in today and try to scrub the stuff that's stuck in those little cracks. Still a little bit of dirt on the edges, but overall nice and clean and ready for swimming today. So happy swimming, everybody. Thanks again. See you next time. Well, this has kind of become a thing that I do now, and I finally found that camera guy I was looking for. So here we go.
3, 2, 1!